we're going to beat back divorce.
So we are here now to say we're about to launch Real Reform, a campaign for a representative elected school board. So now we'll have a series of speakers who will come forward to explain to you why around the city of Chicago, as far north as Ravenswood and as far south as Outgale Gardens, we want this representative elected school board. Our first speaker from 19 parents, Ms. Becky Malone. Give her a round of applause.
Representing Mount Greenwood, Beverly, and Morgan Park stands here today in solidarity with parent and community groups from across the city to support the push for a representative elected school board. The board will not be moved to action by the words of a parent or even hundreds of parents. They will not consider options posed by community organizers or even political representatives because their opinions were made up for them when they were placed in those seats by one man, the mayor. Their job is to support his agenda and his alone. The sitting board is staffed with the wealthy and the politically connected. There is but one former educator. Few have children attending Chicago public schools, and yet they are making the policies that affect our children.
It is not the schools failing our children. It's the Board of Education failing our schools. The chronic failure of mayoral control of the Chicago Board of Education to improve the quality of public school education in the city of Chicago prompted the creation of this coalition.
We have a huge disconnect in the city between what the people in the schools, the parents, the teachers, the students want and need, and what CPS says we deserve. The people in the schools know we need smaller class sizes, a richer curriculum, less standardized testing, fully resourced schools for every child in this city.
It is inspiring to be part of a coalition whose time has come. Mr. Broussard and Mayor Emanuel cannot ignore taxpayers who pay their salaries and impose bad policies on our children without accountability. Catalyst magazine says that only 18% of CPS Renaissance schools are high performing and half of them are selective enrollment. Mayor Emanuel, your policies and tactics are the status quo.
I'd like to speak to you today, not so much as the Vice President of the Chicago Teachers Union, but as a parent of 2 CPS students, and as a person who's a veteran teacher, taught for 11 years in the Chicago Public Schools. Chicago Public Schools has been in the process of implementing what will be the longest day. But when we point out that this is an untested and radical reform which has no basis in proof, they say no, the day in Chicago will be on par with other school days. We're not golf players. Tell me what on par means. What it means is that they have no basis in proof or reality for making a 7.5-hour day for 180 school days. When they implemented this program in Boston, they implemented it in 17 schools. When they implemented it in New York, they implemented it in a handful of schools, and in those schools it was funded. In Chicago, it's unfunded.
As of yet, to make the extended school day possible, we need 5 extra teachers to help us, and we have no funds for that to make that possible. The teachers deserve to be paid for the added time that they work. They as well have families. If the teachers are respected and treated properly, then our children will receive a better education, and we ask again, where will the funding be coming from?
This board's policies of top-down accountability based on standardized tests and its simultaneous expansion of selective enrollment schools expanded a 2-tiered educational system in Chicago. Under our mayor-appointed board, CPS has made little progress in academic achievement and other measures of educational improvement.